Howdy everyone, YoLizB Voltage, and I'm just going to be recording a little bit of Super Mystery Dungeon, like the ending part again, because personally it's been a long time since I've done this for Super Mystery Dungeon in particular. And I've actually been playing again with a team that I played in the past, but, well, different stuff. Because the rules were a little bit reversed from the last time I did this. So, let's go. Take care. Enjoy yourselves. Make the world be at peace. And the good officers of the Chief of the Expedition Society, of course. Wolf and his Dante took a bit of time off exploring in order to return home to Serene Village. This team I actually made quite a long while ago, and I really just never had gotten around to finishing the game. But I finally just had to bring myself to finish the dang thing, finally. I don't really know why I never finished it when I first started it, but I was halfway through the game for about a part of 6 months, just losing the will to play it for some reason. Plus the fact it was really hard for some reason. I actually struggled this playthrough a little bit. I lost like good 20-30 Rider Seed. Tiny ones, that is, actually. I mean, my teammates, like my allies like Esper, Ampharos, and like Celebi and other people like in the dungeons were getting bodied as well. I also have a Pokemon I hate the most now. Lilligant. Because my god, that thing is fucking annoying. Teeter Dance. It really is not fun to face against that one move in particular. I can't really say anything about it, since I don't remember that time myself. It doesn't matter whether you remember it or not. You did your duty, Dante, both in the past and now again. Whenever the world needed you, Dante, you answered the call and came to save us from the dangers that have befallen us. You are a hero, Dante. I hope you don't forget that. That's right. Dante's my hero too. So go on, Dante. Show some pride. See, like this. Stop, Voltage. Just stop. I hate it when you make that face. Why? Thanks, just bring you to Voltage. Huh? Wait a second. If I came to this world a long time ago in the past, then I must have gone back to the Hemo world after battling dark matter, right? Probably because I'd done what I came here to do. But we got rid of dark matter and the world is at peace now. So what's going to happen to me? Now that I've done my duty. What will happen to me? I guess I'll be going back to the Hemo world. And leaving this place. I might have to say goodbye to everyone. Oh, what is it, Dante? You're being a stick in the mud. You seem deep in thought. Is there something on your mind? Yeah? Well, okay then, as long as you're all fine. Now let's get going. I can't wait to see everybody again. Through valleys over mountains, Voltage, Dante, Esper, and made their way back to Serene Village. And at last, we're here, Serene Village. What do you think? Will everyone be blown away to see us back? Everyone, we're back. Huh? It's deserted. Everyone's gone. What could have happened? Dante, Voltage, Esper, welcome home. Whoa, welcome home, you guys. How did you all know we were even coming back? Esper told us. Esper, you did? And then we all decided to surprise you. Seriously? I can't believe you left us out of the loop like that. Well, I did. It only seemed natural when Dealing first mentioned it. If Esper hadn't told us, though, we all knew you were coming back. Don't add it to the power of the Kekilan Shops Information Network. In the case you've all done the village proud. Voltage, not you two saved the whole world, after all. I knew you could do it. Yeah, this is a typo in the game, but they just never finished. I knew all along. That was all because you had a great teacher like me to guide you. Well, I don't know. I think you might be wrong on that front, Vice Principal. Voltage, Dante? Thank you. Yes, we sure do thank you. You two have really grown up to be pretty fantastic. If I'm perfectly frank, I had my doubts about you. I'm sorry for underestimating you all this time. And thank you. Yeah, thanks. Thank you so much, everybody. And we're so glad that you're all back to normal. Well, but where's Mr. Nuzleaf? Nuzleaf? You mean he came back to the village? Yes, though we didn't do much to announce his presence. Or that he was, if that was what I heard anyway. Nuzleaf left. Pops. He went all around the village apologizing so everyone good and proper, but in the end, after what Nuzleaf had done, he couldn't bear to face Dante again, and so he left, not long ago. I think that Mr. Nuzleaf was sincere in regretting what he did. We don't hold anything against him. He was being controlled by another one after all. He started to blame for his actions. Though he couldn't yet face Dante, he did say that he would be back someday without fail. He wanted to tell you that Dante, time can heal most things, even if some hurt seem insurmountable at first. Could you see fit to wait for him? Nuzleaf? Pops, you're really okay? I was so worried about you, you know. Yes, child, you know. When I think on it now, in all my years that we've shared, I don't believe I've ever once told you how proud I am of you. We may not share blood, but that's no excuse for me not to be a better parent. Forgive me. You did good, Voltage, and I thank you for it. Voltage. Alright, buddy. Let's all hear for Voltage and Dante. And so Voltage and Dante were heaped with praises and thanks. Not only were the villagers thrilled to see the world at peace again, they were all curious to know what had happened around the world. As everyone gathered together at old Caracos's home, every last Pokemon in Serene Village. They literally mean everybody, honestly. To hear Voltage's recount the tale of their greatest adventure yet. Well, not everybody actually, because I know some few people missing, like the Ursa Ring and Teddiursa. And that's how we learned about Dante had come to this world way in the past, and fought alongside ancient Pokemon Mew against Dark Matter. And at the end of the battles, Dark Matter was stopped, right? Wasn't it? Yeah, right. It was stopped by something because the stars were. What was it about the stars? Come on, don't leave us hanging. The tale became even more exciting in the telling, thanks to everyone's good humor. And a fine time was had by all. When the party finally broke up late that night, everyone went their separate ways and each returned to their own home. Except for Dante, who had nowhere to go but the empty house Nuzleaf had left. Instead, Dante stayed the night in the warm home Voltage had grown up in. And Caracos was all too happy to have both of them home again. Voltage's room has been so long since it was last here. Our beds are made. Wasn't today a blast, Voltage and Dante? But man, now I'm exhausted. Maybe I talked too much. I can't stay up another minute. I'm calling it a night. Sleep tight, Dante. Voltage really was tired, huh? But it really was a fun day. I wonder how long these fun days can continue. These happy days with Voltage and everyone. I wonder when I'll have to leave. I can't remember what happened in the past, so I have no idea how long I was here for then. I guess I'm pretty tired too. I think I'll just lie down for a bit. Oh yeah, I guess what I should be wondering is not when I have to leave, but whether I want to. I love this world. I want to stay with Voltage and everyone else I met. That's right, I don't want to leave. I've got to try to find a way that I can stay here in this world. There has to be a way. I'll start looking for it tomorrow. A way to stay. It's a beautiful morning. Dante is still like a log, but I feel up and ready to go. I guess I'll just go for a little walk on my own. Huh? What's that light? It looks like it's laying on the hill over with a big tree. Pops, hey Pops, get a look at this. Huh? Voltage is gone already. I wonder where. Luckily, this is easy to control with one hand. Oh, Dante, morning. You must have been tuckered out. You used half the morning away. What's that? You want to know where Voltage is going off to? Last I heard, Voltage was planning to pop over to the hill with a big tree. The hill with the tree? That sure brings back some memories. Maybe I'll wander up there myself. It's not that far to make it, honestly. Luckily, this is a pretty direct path. And I ought to make activate a cutscene for this part. Voltage? Oh, morning, Dante. Dante? Come over here. It feels nice under the clouds. It's true. Now that I think about it, we were sitting here under the clouds just like this. Remember back when we first met? You and I came up to the hill, and I told you about my dream. I remember. This is where I gave you the scarf too. This is where Ampharos let us become Expedition Society members. This is where we decided to leave the village and set out together. There's so many memories up here. It's true, I remember so many times. It's no wonder though, this is a great spot. The wind feels so nice up here. I really want to stay in this world. That's it. Voltage? And so Dante killed Voltage while it was coming. Dante? And how the role that Dante had to play in this world had come to an end. Before long it would be time to return to the new world. And yet Dante wished to stay right here in this world. And so they needed to find a way for Dante to stay. So Dante explained to Voltage on the day there on the hill with a big tree. More than anything else, I want to stay here with you, Voltage. I don't ever want to say goodbye. Thank you. Thank you, Dante. Voltage? Dante, do you know why I came here? I saw a light falling onto the hill. That light was actually Xerneas. Xerneas, when he found me, Xerneas said that he came here to wake me. Xerneas came to wake Voltage. He said he promised me. Why would Xerneas promise something like that? And when even it all seemed like some kind of weird joke. But when I touched Xerneas' horns, I understood. I remembered. Dante, the truth is, I'm Mew. Mew, that Mew? The one who... Yeah. Back when Celebi told me that he thought the battle would be mine to fight, I knew something that he was right. It just sort of clicked. Although I had no idea what it meant then, but once I touched Xerneas, I finally understood. In a previous life, I was Mew. In a previous life, Dante, we met a long time ago, way longer than you can even imagine. And when we fought, way back then, in the past, we defeated dark matter thanks to the stars aligning just right. Or that's what we thought, but that wasn't really true. Dante, you and Mew defeated dark matter using all your strength. But it's just no good to defeat dark matter. All the hate inside dark matter rained down upon the world. So that dark matter would be reborn in the distant future, and it was. So it's like dark matter told us in that battle. In other words, the last we defeated dark matter, we actually failed. Mew messed up. I messed up. So I was prepared to take responsibility. I set my own spirit into the future to be born as Voltage. Voltage? You... Dante, it wasn't the Bayhem that made you lose all your memories. It was me. Or Mew erased the memories. It was what you agreed to before you came to this world. I agreed to have my memories erased. We made all those plans like stealing luminous water and all that. But I realized, if it just depended on what we already knew, we'd just repeat the same mistakes. We couldn't win like that. Dark matter was born from the negative emotions lurking within each Pokemon. Some of these emotions originated within Mew as well, but when I accepted dark matter disappeared, along with the part that came from Mew. It was my battle. I was fighting to forgive Mew, to forgive myself. The moment that I accepted dark matter, I set in motion one destruction as part of dark matter. It's not you who has to go, Dante. It's me. Voltage. I asked Xerneas for one more favor. When I remembered everything, I knew it would disappear, but I wanted to at least tell you, Dante. I had to explain. I begged him not to make me disappear before I at least got to do that. So, I'm happy he kept his end of the bargain. It's all a strange feeling. I'm Mew, but at the same time I'm not. I'm Voltage too, you know? I'm not the same Mew I was back then. The part of me that is Mew is filled with joy at finally having done what it's meant to do. But the part of me that is Voltage hates to give up on my dreams right when I was just getting started, and hates to have to say goodbye to you. Just so you know, Dante, I really wanted to stay with you too, Dante. I actually want to stay with you forever. But the light, Voltage. I guess I'm out of time. Just remember, this world only keeps going around, going because everyone supports one another. They live every day accepting one another. The one who taught that truth to a self-centered fool like me is you, Dante. Voltage, I had lots of fun. Getting to have a dream, getting to meet you, getting to live. Voltage, wait. Thank you. It's all because of you, Dante. fine. I'm always fine, aren't I? So Dante, do me one last favor, and don't you cry. Voltage is... No, it can't be. This isn't how it's supposed to end. Is this why I chose to forget everything? Did I know that this was the only way things could end? Did I have to forget to be able to go through with it all? For the sake of the Pokemon world? And most of all, for Voltage? Voltage. Voltage. Let me back in a sec quickly. I'm just gonna say a few things now because personally, I have been playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon since 2018, honestly. That's when I first started playing the games. And when I first started playing these games, I really wasn't sure what would happen when I first started playing them, honestly. But overall, like, as my time went by and me playing it still, I don't regret ever playing these games in the first place. To make it honest, I actually found them out because of a book. I'll show you guys. This book actually introduced me to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I got this book back in 2017, which actually made me get into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in the first place. It tells the history of Pokemon stuff, and when I get to 2006, it'll just show Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Red Rescue Team, and Blue Rescue Team. This is what made me start playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon in the first place, because the concept just honestly seemed like it would be fun to me, and I never thought that I'd continue playing it for this long. But I'm honestly happy I have, because over the years of me playing this game, I've always had fun, and I've never wanted to stop now. If I had never found this game in the first place, well, I would never create a channel in the first place, honestly. I would never have started what I did 5 years ago. This, honestly, this video here, this is my thank you to the PMD series for being everything that I wanted it to be. And for starting my entire thing for me, for my entire career of YouTube and all that stuff I do. Well, it's not a career yet, but I hope it can be in the future eventually. But honestly, at this rate, I just want to continue posting because it's fun to do. Even if I don't get paid for it, I will still post videos no matter what, because it's fun. And Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, what made me start all this stuff in the first place? I don't really think I could just end it like that now on. After all I've been through with this game. And with these games in particular, honestly. And honestly, like which one's the best game, honestly? I have a hard time picking right now currently because, well, I'd say that 3 of them actually stand above the other ones as my favorite ones. Really, actually, one of them is a lower ranking than the other ones. And it may surprise you. It's the Explorers ones are actually my lowest ranked ones, surprisingly. The accessibility of that one honestly hurts it a lot, personally, because I can't really access that easily. Besides playing on an emulator on my tablet that I'm recording with right now. That's why I'm recording on an emulator. And that's the only way to play the Explorers games, honestly. Or to play online, which honestly, I don't really like just playing online on my laptop because, well, my laptop's a piece of crap, honestly. And the music, well, the music just doesn't really sound the best, I'm gonna be honest. But I'll be back with the very end of this thing of the game because I really want to read the last end credit part stuff. Sakurai, of course. Satoru Iwata. Tensikazu Ishihara. Two spirits meet and go through so much together. They must be drawn back together again. They will surely meet again. I ended the game level 27, honestly, with 35 hours, with nearly 36 hours. It may seem like a lot of time, but honestly, it's not really not that much for me personally, because, well, I put a lot more hours than most of these games in that. Maybe Voltage isn't totally gone yet. Maybe Voltage's spirit is still out there, somewhere in the world. If only there was a way. Goodbye.